I can assure you, love without condition, bringing joy is my mission. I will be here for you, this I can assure you, love without condition, bringing joy is my mission. Yeah, as long as it takes, as long as it takes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Fist bump. Virtual fist bump. Good to see you folks out there. It's a little bit of a rainy day today in the Pittsburgh area. And if you are here, make sure you say hello so I know where you are. or where you're from, I should say. So, hey, Paulo, how are you, buddy? All right. So I'm going to say hello to a few people. Pamela, great to see you. Richard, awesome, great, thank you. Nina, nice to see you. Joe and Marcia, hello out there. Hi, Beth. Mary Ellen, great to see you. Hello, Annette. Okay, so the bulk of people I see here have seen me before. Is that Alan Tignanelli on YouTube? I think it may be. Hi, Alan. Anyway, those who know me know that I'm from the Pittsburgh area, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know Paulo is here today from overseas. Paulo, remind me where exactly you're from again. Glad that you're here. In fact, I'm putting this show on today specifically for Paulo and his friends, because when I air the show at 7:30 on Wednesday or Thursday, it's 1:30 in the morning for them, which is not a great time. So I'm doing this today for all of you, and especially for Paulo and his friends overseas. So without further ado, I am going to play. There are going to be requests today that I've had. And first song is going to be some Jeff Beck. This goes out to Janice Swamla and for my father. Little Jeff Beck, Freeway Jam. That's for all of you who get stuck in rush hour traffic, I guess. And again, that was for Janice and my father. So great to see everybody. I'm seeing some more people join the party. Paulo is in Belgium. Awesome. I hope it's sounding good over there. How's it sounding out there, everybody? Let me know. Hi, Beth. Beth gave me the fist bump. Alan, that is you. Awesome. Great to see you, buddy. Maria Bucci. Yeah, you're awesome. It is cool. Today's nice and cool. It's been in the 90s here a lot this summer. So it's been a hot and dry summer. Today it's raining and it's actually cool. So I'm enjoying it. Mary Hahn, always great to see you. Thank you so much. All right. Mike Panich. Hey, buddy. Great to see you. Debbie is in Clairton, PA. One of my great friends in life was from Clairton. He's no longer with us, but his name was Dave Lacoma. So I don't know if any of you that are from Clairton knew the Lacoma family. Both he and his brother Rick were really good athletes and great people. And Davey left this world way too soon. He developed leukemia, but he was one of the sweetest people and best people I knew. So I love Clairton. Joan Stewart, hello. Maria, it's great to see you. And I have a couple Santana things today, okay? Janice, awesome, great. Randy Howarth, he's out in the Colorado area, and he is a super guy, and thank you for those nice words, my friend. Barbara George, hello. I'm seeing some people over here from, well, a couple different streams. From my friend Patrick Lamb, who's just an incredible saxophonist and vocalist, as well as a writer. He performs with Gino Vanelli, and he's performed with a bunch of other people, like Bobby Caldwell. So I see some of the Lamb Jam people here today. And I'm also seeing a few people from my friend Richie Castellano's stream. And Richie is the guitar player with Blue Oyster Cult. And he's a multi-instrumentalist and a very, very talented and cool guy. In fact, he has a stream tomorrow at 2 Eastern time. So make sure you check out Richie. And also tomorrow night, I believe Patrick is doing a live stream. It'll be at 10 Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. West Coast time. But Barbara George, you're here. Thanks so much. Hi, Annette Kroll. Awesome. Paulo, awesome, buddy. Your amp is on 12. That's better than Spinal Tap, because theirs only go to 11. All right. Thank you, Janice. Sounds awesome. Great. Thank you, Debbie. Tom Randalls, my man. He's down in the Nashville area. Tom is a longtime newscaster and a talented guy. He plays great guitar, and he's one of my dear friends. He used to be an anchorman at Channel 4, if I remember correctly, in Pittsburgh. I hope I got that right. But he used to come see me play, and we got to be friends, and he's just I love the guy, and I miss him. And thankfully, he's a guy that came in contact with the virus, and he was one of the people that ended up asymptomatic. So I was very grateful for that. So I'm glad you're doing well, Tom. Joy, I should say. My eyes, getting old. Joy is here. You're at the campground in Ohio. Awesome. This is so great. See, everybody's all over the place. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Beth Boyce. All right. Okay. So anyway, what I wanted to let you know too, there are people who make donations, and I list the sponsors at the beginning of each show. The people that have donated this week will be having their names listed at the start of season 2, which is going to start in September sometime, because I'm going to be working in my studio, writing and re-releasing stuff like my old CDs and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be working on until then. But also, please join my mailing list, because that will let you know when I'm coming back and what's going on. I'm going to put some info up here. And again, I guess I'm not, because I'm not ready. I'll have to get that for you. I'll be back with the info. Anyway, I had several requests for some Stevie Ray Vaughan. on my last stream, okay? And I did not do it for them. I'm going to do it now. All right? All right.
Rockin', don't bother knocking. If the house is rockin', don't bother knocking. If the house is rockin', don't bother, come on in. Well, now kick up the shoes, you gotta lose on the blues. This old house ain't got another to lose. Seen it all for years, start spinning the dues. So get out on the ball, come on, take something loose. If the house is rockin', don't bother knocking. If the house is rockin', don't bother knocking. If the house is rockin', don't bother, come on in. Don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother, come on in. Well, now walking up the street, you hear the sound of the bed honky-tonk from laying it down. Seen it all for years, don't spinning the dues. So get out on the bar, the shimmy till you shake them loose. Yeah, if the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother, come on in. Yeah, if the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is rocking, don't bother, come on in. Yeah, if the house is rocking, don't bother, come on in.
All right. Some Stevie Ray Vaughan. Excellent, excellent. I saw some new people check in here. Let's see. I have Rhonda Laughlin. How are you? And thank you for your kind words. Annette, I am not going to play Purple Rain today, but I will we'll say next season, okay? Mary, thank you. Mary Behringer, I hope you're feeling good, girl. You know we love you and we pray for you every day. Really, truly every day. So you hang in there. You're one of my heroes in life. You keep at it. You are a real warrior. So you keep at it. Patty Jenkins. Hello to Patty Jenkins. Pete Jenkins and the world famous Buck Johnson. All right. All right, all right, all right. Harry Steele, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. Chet Collins, Mark Johnson, Mark T, my man. How are you, buddy? Mark T's a fine guitarist as well. All right, all right. So, if you've been here before, you guys know that I'm all over the board with stuff that I play. I grew up with a dad who's a wonderful musician, great father. I was brought up listening to all kinds of jazz. John Coltrane was a frequently played album, or his albums, I should say, were constantly played in our house. Anybody that is familiar with John Coltrane will know he had a song called "A Love Supreme," and I used to walk around the house singing "A Love Supreme." But I also heard Wes Montgomery. That was my bedtime music, actually. I would ask my mom to play Wes Montgomery. And George Benson, Kenny Burrell, Joe Pass, Pat Martino. I was fortunate enough to study with him about 6 lessons when I was in my teenage years. And he's a genius. And if you get a chance, check out Pat Martino. And he's having health issues right now. And there's a GoFundMe set up for him. If you get a chance, you could donate some money to him. He's brought a lot of joy to a lot of people for many years, and he's just a humble genius. So, but then I grew up, I played in a band. We played all Kiss music. We played almost the whole Alive album, and I wore Stax shoes and all that stuff. So I grew up with Jeff Beck and Santana and B.B. King, and Gary Moore was another guy that I really loved. Steve Lukather from Toto. All those there's just so many. I can't name them all. Alan Holdsworth is another just unbelievable genius player that I love. So you're going to hear all kinds of stuff. Now, that being said, my wife and a few other people wanted to hear a song that was written by Herbie Hancock. And it's a song called Cantaloupe Island. And I love this tune. And it's going to give you a little bit of the other influences that I have, such as Wes Montgomery, George Benson, those kind of guys. Oh, Grant Green was another one, Grant Green. So I grew up with hearing that stuff. So it gave me a love for this kind of music. So this is Cantaloupe Island. All right. Cantaloupe Island. Great song. Great song. And Herbie Hancock. He's one of my favorite musicians. So love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So I have to say thank you to a guy that has done so much work for me with this show. If you see the cool graphics that come up, my friend Darren Miller is a musician and a graphic artist. And he's a guy that I can call if I have a crazy idea. I'll text him and I'll say, hey, can I bother you again? For instance, one of my dear friends from childhood, and his family's wonderful. They're really great musicians, the Hyde family. Jimmy Hyde sent me a picture of me when I was younger, giving the thumbs down to his camera. Okay, so here's the thumbs down picture. So I thought, well, I can use that. You know, if there's something I don't like, I can use that. So I contacted Darren Miller and I said, I don't know if you can do this or not, but is there any way you can make me have a thumbs up? And I think within an hour, I ended up with this. And thanks to Darren Miller and his creativity, and also I was told that there was a young girl's arm that was donated to that picture. Somehow he took a picture of a young girl, which says a lot about me, you know. I mean, that my arms are similar to a young girl's, even at that time. So anyway, Darren's awesome, and I gotta show you a picture of Darren because this is comical to me. When I first met Darren, it was 13 years ago, we both were hired to play the same party. And his band played first. And when I got there, I heard this band, they sounded great and everything. And I looked at the guitar player and he was playing great. And I looked at him, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like the Hulk minus the green coloring playing guitar. Okay? You know, and I was like pretty intimidated because I was like, I hope he's a nice guy because he's huge, you know. Ends up being we've been friends ever since. There's a picture that was taken of my father and I with Darren, and I have to show you this. We look like children next to him. That's my dad on the left, Darren in the middle, me on the right, obviously. And he's like the largest guitar player that I know. He's huge. He's very muscle bound and unlike, you know, here. So anyway, all right, going to say hello to some people before I go into some other songs. Mark Johnson, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Chet Collins, I do have that for you today. It's going to be from a club situation, but I have that for you. I suspected you would be here. So thank you, Mary. Gary Evans is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Evans. I call him the pot stirrer. That's what I call him. Anyway, George Rutherford, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alan, no Kiss tribute bands at this point, but you never know. You never know. Hello, Tasha Salyers. Thank you. Hello to you on the West Coast. Love to you and Tommy. Jim Viviano, how you doing, buddy? You're great. Thank you so much. If you get a chance, check out BB Steel. Jim plays drums with them. They're a great band, and I know many of them. They're all nice people, so if you get a chance, check them out. There's not a lot of live shows going on, but they are playing here and there. So, Thank you so much, Ben Bloom Guitar. Thank you so much. He's on YouTube. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate that. Paulo, appreciate it very much, buddy. Thanks, K. Janflone. I owe you one. All right. All right. Deborah Miller, how you doing? Deborah's a great singer from Florida and a sweet, sweet person. She's awesome. Beth, how you doing? Elizabeth, as I would call you normally. Richard Ray. Hey, buddy. Thanks so much. Good to see you here. Liz and Greg are here. The Carters all the way from Colorado. They're probably like an hour to an hour and a half from Randy Howarth, I believe, where they live. Ray Cavender. You love the extra guitars in the back. Yeah, I've been doing some sessions for some people, and I have a full-fledged studio in the basement, but this is my office. And by the way, I wanted to let you know, for those of you wonder why this is called Woodshed Wednesdays normally, but this week it was Thursday and Saturday. Here's the definition of woodsheds in a musician's term. Whoops, that's not it. That's called my production guy is not on the ball today. Oh, that's me. That's me. Anyway, woodshedding is a term commonly used by musicians to mean rehearsing a difficult passage repeatedly until it can be done, or can be performed, I should say, flawlessly. Obviously, I didn't practice this. The term is used metaphorically, where the woodshed means any private place to practice without being heard by anyone else. This is based on the assumption that an actual woodshed would likely be in a remote location away from the main house. So, my wife will tell you that that part of it's definitely not true because she hears me all the time. But that's why I call this the Woodshed Wednesdays, because they're here from my office where I write, I program, I teach some lessons on Skype, everything, I shouldn't say everything because a lot of stuff gets done in my studio as well, but a lot of my work gets done right here, a lot of practicing, woodshedding as we call it. So that's why I call it Woodshed Wednesdays. All right. Bunches of requests for some Santana. So I'm going to do 2 in a row. And the first one is going to be Black Magic Woman. Now, a lot of people think it's a Santana song. It is not. The great guitarist Peter Green wrote it, and he just passed away. So, not that Santana's version isn't awesome, because it is, but Peter Green, to be fair, he's the guy that wrote it. So, the first song you're going to hear is Black Magic Woman. The second song you're going to hear is probably one of the most requested songs that I ever have to play that's a cover song from people. Over my career, it's been every gig I go to, which is great because it's a wonderful song. I'm certainly not complaining. That song would be Europa. So 2 in a row. Europa was written by Santana's keyboard player at the time, the great Tom Coster and Carlos Santana. That's Europa. So Black Magic Woman and Europa, and I hope that you enjoy them both. My technician isn't doing a very good job today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed those two songs. I love both of those songs. So hopefully you enjoyed those. All right. Saying hello to a few people. Debbie Geiger, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Pamela, yeah, I miss being in person. Trust me, it's a very strange year. One of the strangest. So, hopefully this is going to get better. I just wish all of my friends the very best at a very difficult time. Stay positive. Stay, keep faithful. Everybody be kind to each other. We're going to get through it. It's a difficult time. But do stay safe because, unfortunately, I've lost a few people to this dreaded virus. So please don't take it lightly. It is a real deal. So I wish you all the best of health and the best of everything. Okay. Denise, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Denise Comros, thank you. Scott Lusk, hello, buddy. Thank you so much. Diane Zimsky, thank you so much. That was Europa, yes. Drew Bentley, another fine guitarist. Thanks, buddy. Nadia Sala, thank you very much. I appreciate those kind words. I mean it. Pam Quattrone, thank you so much. Nadia, that's your favorite song of all time. I know that's Europa. So yeah, it's a great song. It's a lot of people's favorite song. It's an amazing tune. It's just one of those magic songs. There are some that just are requested over and over and over because they're magical, and that's one of them. Patty Jenkins. All right. The Carters are still here, I see. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate those kind words. Lisa Racchino, hello, and thank you for your kind words. And you stay healthy, too. Stay healthy and well. Alan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, everything you hear, I do my take on them. This is Alan. He commented and said, this song you wrote illustrates one of the things I love about your playing. The arrangement may be pretty faithful, but the playing is all Tony, not Carlos wannabe. So I have never been one that's an imitator. In fact, when I was a kid and we did the Kiss tribute band, when it came time for the solos, they wanted me to play Ace Frehley solos. And there were nothing wrong with them, but I said, I don't want to because I want to make my own solos up. I want to improvise. So I have grown up an improviser. And so thank you, Alan. That's a giant compliment. And I appreciate that you get that because I do play everything I play it my way. And some people will love it, maybe. Some people won't, but it's me. It is me doing these songs. It's me singing them, playing them, my takes on them. So, Paulo, thank you so much from Belgium. And I hope they're listening as well. And I really appreciate you tuning in. And I'm going to see if I can see you tomorrow on Richie's stream, Richie Castellano. Sanford Barnes, man, love you too, buddy. I haven't talked to you or seen you in a long, long time. Hey, thank you, Paulo. I'm glad it's sounding good in Belgium. That's awesome. That's so great to hear. This is so crazy. I'm here in the Pittsburgh area, broadcasting from my office, and this is what's happening. So very, very cool. Rick Weisner, thank you so much. And you keep safe out there. As far as I can remember, Rick, you are an EMT. Am I correct? And so you're in the midst of this stuff all the time. So please be safe. And also Gary Evans is a bus driver. He drives for the Port Authority, and he is in the public all the time. And in his terminal, they've had many of the bus drivers test positive. So, Gary, you stay safe out there. All right. Ralph Sala, you stay safe too. Ruth Carasone, thank you so much. You're great. Thank you. And you gave me a reason to smile. Thank you. It's nice to see you. When I got your friend request, I remember you guys coming to the Blue Note. Rob Parisi is here, ladies and gentlemen, and Rob Parisi wrote another one of the magic songs of all time, Play That Funky Music, White Boy. So Rob is here. He's one of my dear friends. I love him, and he is the founder and leader of Wild Cherry, and I love him. So all the best to you both in Florida. I hope you guys are staying safe and well. Let's see. But I'm not going to tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, by the way. Not that I don't love Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, because I do. But, I'm just not going to do it. So, anyway. Rick Weisner, yes, you stay safe. He is an EMT. Ralph Sala, yeah, thank you so much. An old Blue Noter. Jim Toner, Islands in the Stream. Oh, here we go. That is what we are. Islands in the Stream, that is what we are. Actually, I was going to do, maybe, I don't know, some Sean Cassidy. Maybe the Partridge Family. We'll do some Partridge Family. Sonny and Cher. I'll do some Sonny and Cher. Hey, Bob Lunar again. It's so good to see you, buddy, and I hope you're well. Bob's a fine drummer from the Florida area, and I've actually gotten to play with him some shows when I lived down in Florida for a while. He's a great guy, and I always had a good time with him. He's a pleasure to be around and to play with. Oh, you're so silly. Rob Parisi, I'm not even saying that. You're silly. You're silly. Jim Toner, that would be you. That would be you. Okay, so to run. Oh, there you go. That's it. No, you know what? Patty Jenkins is here. Pete Jenkins is here. Kay is listening, and if you want to say hi to her, she's fielding comments and stuff. So if you see Tony Janflone Jr. commented, it's not me. She has my phone. She's fielding a couple phones and Kokomo. Okay. No, I'm going to do a song from an earlier show that is actually one of my favorite singer-songwriters was a guy named Bill Withers, and he passed away this year too. So this is a song called Use Me. This goes out to Patty Jenkins, Pete Jenkins, Buck Johnson, my wife Kay, and all of the rest of you, okay? This is Use Me.
Yeah, my friends, hey, let's stay on it today. Keep trying to tell me all you want to is use me. Oh, and my answer, yeah, to all that use me stuff. I said I want to spread the news, 'cause if it feels as good getting used, babe, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Oh, and my brother, he sit me right down and talk to me. And you know he told me, well, now, that I will not let you just walk on me. And I'm sorry, very well, yeah. But when our talk was through, I said, brother, you only knew you wish that you were in my shoes. You just keep on using me until you use me up.
keep on using me until you use me up. Oh, till you use me up. All right, Little Bill Withers. Okay, now I had a bit on this in one of my previous shows, but people are still like giving me a hard time because I make some gruesome faces when I'm playing, and I know I do. There's just no stopping it. There's no stopping it. The faces that you see are just what happens when I play the guitar. So I'm not alone, though. I'm not alone. I mean, there are some really great musicians that make faces when they play the guitar. And if you look up in the left-hand corner, that would be the great Stevie Ray Vaughan. Next to him, that would be... Can anybody tell me who that is? That looks like Geddy Lee to me from Rush. Far right top, that would be the incredible Steve Vai. Bottom left, making a great guitar face, the one and only Pat Metheny. And if anybody can tell me who that is in the center bottom row, he is the guy that plays guitar with Jack Black. Tenacious D, something like that. And on the right-hand side of the lower row, that would be John Scofield. Jazz great John Scofield. So I'm not alone in these gruesome guitar faces. They just happen. They just happen. It is what it is. All right. So Chet Collins, you are here, and I know that you are a big Hey Joe fan. So what I'm going to do is play this video. This is from a club gig from last year. Not doing these right now. But this is a gig with my great friend and very talented singer, Gina Collis. We were playing at a place called the 40 Bar and Grill. And I am going to send this next song out to my friend Chet Collins. This is a little bit of Hey Joe.
Hey Joe, I can't just shout your woman down. Hey Joe, can't just shout your lady down. Yes, I shout. This is my own time. That's right now. Yes, I shot. In a car basement. This is my own time. And I took a gun and I shot her down, number 16.
Thanks to Rob and the staff here for having us. Thank you. Be careful going home. Be careful. Thank you.
All right. That was for my friend Chet Collins. Okay, going to scroll through here and see who is still with us. All right. Brooks Paxton. I'm going to say Junior. Great to see you, buddy. Yeah, I was in a Kiss tribute band. Well, we played all kinds of Kiss music. We didn't play all Kiss. We played mostly Kiss. And I wore those platform shoes. Yeah, it was something. So I was pretty young, and we did that. But it was fun. I to this day, I love hearing Kiss stuff. So, it is what it is. All right. So great to see you, Brooks, and love to you and your family. And again, happy birthday to Brooks Sr., one of my heroes in life. All right. Barbara George. You know what? Those are two great requests. And actually, they're very on the money because both of those bands, Toto and Pink Floyd, have guitarists that I love. So Steve Lukather and David Gilmour. So both of those guys, they can burn when they want to, but they play great melodic solos too, and that's why I love them. And so those are good calls. I'm going to have to add those to an upcoming show because they're both wonderful songs. Pete Semino, thank you for the kind words, my friend. Thank you so much. And if I miss anybody, please forgive me. Lots of things coming through here, so I'm trying to catch what I can. There's somebody, the Southern Celtic, or Celtic, whichever way you want to say that, is on Periscope watching. So thank you very much. Thanks, Rick Weissner. Thank you. Patty Jenkins, thank you. Barbara George, I have no choice but to make faces, but thank you. They're going to happen. Kyle Gass from Tenacious D. That is correct. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Barbara George. John Mayer. Actually, I have some John Mayer guitar faces that I had saved. He makes some brutal faces. He's a great player, too. Man, he makes great faces. I make them, too, though. My dad does. Hey, Candace Rabovich. Hello there. Hey, Susan Clegg. I hope you're feeling good, my friend. It's great to see you here. Thank you, Beth. Beth Boyce. Hey, Barbara George. Thank you so much. Thanks. Chet, you're sitting with your dog in the garage and listening to me play. Awesome. Who let the dogs out? I don't know. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gary Clark's great. I don't do any of his tunes, though, but he is wonderful. Elaine, he's wonderful. Oh, your neighbors are enjoying it, Maria? You have it up pretty loud? Hey, I'm all with that. Thank you. All right. Beth asked for Beth. Peter Criss sang that song in Kiss. Yes. All right. Hey, Beth Boyce, I didn't forget about you. I know that you want to hear Tupelo Honey and one of my own tunes called Wish You Didn't Have to Go. And I remember also that you wanted Santana's Smooth. So I'll get to those in the next season, as we call it. But right now, I'm going to do one of Beth's least favorite songs on planet Earth. But it's a lot of people's favorites, and I had Darren Miller make me this graphic because there are those of you who hate Mustang Sally, and they want signs like this to display. But the fact of the matter is, Mustang Sally is a great song, so enjoy this rendition of Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally, I guess you better slow your Mustang down. All right. Oh, Mustang Sally, now baby, I guess you better slow Mustang down. To put your bad feet back on the ground. Yeah, I bought you a brand new Mustang, a 1965, and now you're coming round, you're signifying woman, 'cause I don't wanna let me ride Mustang Sally. Get your better slow your Mustang down. Oh, you've been running all over town. Yeah, got to put your bad feet back on the ground. Sally.
wiping your weeping eyes. Oh, your weeping eyes. Your bad feet you back on the ground. Oh, on and around. I said, all you wanna do is ride around, Sally. Sing it. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. Sing it. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is run around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. For the knees and the bonus, baby, you're gonna be wiping your weeping eyes. Oh, your weeping eyes. Sally, 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 Sally.
All right. Mustang Sally. Great song. I want to say a special hello to Paulo and his friends from overseas. I have to scroll back because I missed the comment when it initially came up, and then I found it and lost it again. So give me a second. I want to say hello to those kind folks for tuning in today. Let's see. I know Paulo is in Belgium listening, and he has some friends listening as well. And where did they go? If you could see what I see here, it's a jumbled. There's a bunch of comments. By the way, there's the somebody asked for the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App information. So there it is. Okay, Paulo and his friends Steve, Ludo, I hope that's Ludo, and Marlene, and there's some others that are listening. So welcome to the party. And this will be my last show for probably about a month. But do go to TonyJanfloneJr.com if you can, and join my mailing list. That way you can be notified when special things are happening. Also, if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, there's going to be videos posted, performances. Also, some free lessons are coming up, some free guitar lessons that'll be there, and some other little goodies. So go to my YouTube channel, Tony Janflone Jr. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you're there and you enjoy what you see, make sure you go through and like the videos so I can sort of win the battle with the YouTube algorithm. But sure do appreciate you all tuning in today. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I was going to cut it, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more songs for you today. A couple people had requested a song I did last show. Joe Cocker did it. Tom Jones did it. Written by a guy named Randy Newman. And this is a song about hats, and I like hats. So you can leave your hat on.
Take out no coat, real slow. Take off your shoes. I'll take off your shoes. Baby, take out your dress. I said yes, yes. Yes, you can leave your head on. You can leave your head on. You can leave your head on. Go up there, turn on the lights. I said turn on the lights. They don't know hat on, yeah.
You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. By the way, my dad doesn't like the guy who wrote that song, just so you know. Because the guy who wrote that song wrote Short People, Randy Newman. And my dad's 5'4", and he doesn't like the song Short People. So Randy Newman's kind of a bad guy. Well, he was a bad guy when I was growing up in our household because my dad heard the line, "Short people have no reason to live." That was it. All right, going to say hello to a few people. Rob Marashoff is here, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the 40 Bar and Grill in Washington, Pennsylvania. That's where that Hey Joe video was shot, and he was the guy shooting it. That's Rob. He's a great guy. Wishing he and his staff there all the very best during this difficult time. And we can't wait to be able to get back to play again, Rob. So wishing you guys all the best. Debbie Bucko, thank you so much. My friend Leon Jones is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Jones. And I wasn't going to do this today, but since Leon Jones is here, I'm going to send a jam out to Leon. And usually it's Leon and his friend Eric, who's very cool as well. They come out. Oh, Tom Bartoli, thanks, buddy. Great to see you. Greg Carter, again, thank you. Greg Carter's my best friend growing up. Man, we've been friends since we were like 4.5 years old. I love him. Sally! Sally's in the building. Sorry, Sally. Sally Wong. She's awesome. And in fact, Mustang Sally, every time I do it, it's for her. And she has a bunch of her friends who tune in from time to time. They're from Taiwan, and they're very, very nice people. And I find the Taiwanese people some of the friendliest people on planet Earth. So sending my best to you, Sally, and your friends from Taiwan. Okay. Joseph Furby, thank you so much. Thanks, Beth. All right. Thank you. Maria. People used to play Short People for me all the time. Laugh out loud. Yeah. That's brutal. It's brutal. Hey, everybody in my family, 5'7" or shorter, except for me and my Uncle Joe. My Uncle Joe is about 6 feet tall, and I'm 5'10". But everybody else, 5'7" or smaller. So I think that's the Italian side. Our family was from Catanzaro, Calabria, Italy. So I think that would be where the shortness came from. Anyway, listen. I'm going to send this next song out to my friend Leon Jones. He's a great guy, and I miss playing in person for everybody. But Leon, this will have to do until I see you. This is one of your favorite jams. This is a funky, slower funky version of an average white band called Pick Up the Pieces. All right. Pick Up the Pieces. Great song. I saw that I had a few questions here. Oh, wait a minute now. My friends, the Kimmicks are here. Kurt and my man, Ben. Hello, Ben. Ben is awesome. He's really awesome. And so is Kurt. Their whole family. They're one of the sweetest families. What a unit. What a great family unit. They're amazing people. And I was blessed enough to play at one of their daughter's weddings. So, hello, Kimmick family. Mary Ellen, thank you so much. When you get a chance, make sure you say hello to Alexis for me. We haven't seen her in years. Hope she's doing well. Paulo. Okay, Paulo said, how do you get that sound? I assume you're meaning my guitar sound. So, I have for these broadcasts, and actually on a lot of my live shows, I am not using an amplifier. I'm using a modeling preamp. I do use amplifiers on shows. It depends on what kind of shows I'm doing. But as far as this, it's going directly into a mixer, and I have programmed my sounds. So, like here's a sound for you. That's a sound with some chorusing. And I have other sounds that I've programmed. So anyway, that unit that I'm using, Paulo, it's old. It's probably at least 15-year-old technology. It's called a Rocktron Prophecy. And it's over here in a rack to my right. And that's what I'm using. I do in fact, the clean sounds you heard, anything you heard on this broadcast was this Rocktron Prophecy, me playing through it. So it's a good unit, and now they don't make them anymore. I have another unit. In fact, some of my time is going to be spent programming it. Paulo, you may have heard of the Axe Effects. I have one of those that I have not dived into yet, so I'm going to do that on this break and see what I can get from it. But it's been a good, faithful unit for me. I've gotten a lot of good tones out of it, and a lot of music was made on this Rocktron Prophecy. So there you go. That was for my friend Paulo in Belgium. Let's see here. Janie Chilton Tokar, how you doing? Great to see you. Thank you, Kurt Kimmick. You got it, Paulo. You're very welcome. A video of me standing on the bar at the Blue Note. I have to see if I can dig something up, Ruth. Yeah. For those of you who used to come see me, there was a club I played in Pittsburgh, in the south side of Pittsburgh, and I played there for 18 years. I played 7 years of Saturdays, and I played 11 years on Sundays. So, and I was there every week, once a week, for 18 years. So that gig, I actually walked on the bar and performed on the bar while the band was in a balcony. And Tasha Salyers would know this because her husband Tommy spent many years up in the balcony playing keyboards for me. So anyway, that's going to be about it today, folks. I am going to take a little break and work on some new recorded music and some other ways of making money while the shows are canceled. So started off with a bunch of shows for the year, and from March through the end of the year, 140 shows are pretty much gone. So wishing you all the very, very best. I wish you health, safety, and lots of love. And just remember, we all can make a difference in our own little circle. And if you make a difference in your circle, which I know I don't have to tell you this, but this is just how I believe, that we can make a difference by spreading that love, and it will spread like a wildfire. Hate can do that too, but love will conquer that. So I wish you all the best, and thanks so much for sharing this time with me. This was my 9th show in this series, and I got to play for a lot of different people, and many of you tuned in and were very generous as well. So I thank you, and my wife thanks you, and so do our cats. So really appreciate it, everybody. God bless you, and I hope to see you soon. And remember to go to my website if you can. Sign up for the mailing list. That'll notify you as to when I will be doing shows again. And everybody take good care and spread love.